I think people do need a very good role model.
No, for sure. And in a way, like if you think about it, when they talk about putting somebody in their will,
Yeah.
like after they pass away, it's like they get something from them. It's like think about like you having those memories of those good memories in those times that you had with your grandfather. It's like that's almost a way that he was able to put that in his will for you to carry on after he was no longer here, you know?
So, how are we feeling today, Code? Doc, I've been scrolling through too much again. Aliens, demons, data leaks, lizard politicians. I think my brain got malware from TikTok transitions.
Yeah, I'm stressed, doc. World's a mess, doc. Everybody woke, but still need rest, doc. I've been trying to meditate, but my phone vibrate. Now I'm manifesting memes at a higher rate. They say stay grounded, I'm trying to, I swear. But the floor is lava and the sky's fake air. My therapist doodling while I overshare. Ain't taking notes, just drawing poop emojis there. So tell me what's wrong, what's real, what's fake. The feet don't sleep and neither do I awake. Welcome to the session, pull up and relate. It's trauma dump time, no escape.
You are now tuned into Trauma Dumping with Code, where therapy meets the algorithm. And everybody's got issues.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready for you all, Bubba.
Coliosis.
Julio.
Hey guys, you're listening. Hey guys, you guys are listening to Code, Conspiracy of a Dead Man from the Speaking Code podcast. And I am to the right of me or to the left of me. I don't know if he's muted or not. We got Sam from Webb of Mysteries. Was that me?
No, I think that was me. My bad.
Okay, no worries. I was like, whoa, it sounded like it was right here, but that was my speaker. So, but yeah, man, Sam, thank you so much for joining in. We're gonna do probably like a 30 to 45-minute episode of trauma dumping. I'll spin the wheel of two and then we'll watch a couple videos or something on the topic and kind of discuss it. For the listeners, I will try to stop the video, discuss it, and break it down for you what's going on, and then Sam and I will kind of give our takes on it or thoughts or prayers or whatever you want to think about it, and then we'll move on to the next video. But we'll probably do about maybe like 5 or 6 videos depending on how fast we get through them. I mean, we could even do 20. It just depends on how quick we get through them. But
I'm
if
down
any of the
for it.
videos yeah, if any of the videos are long, then we might have to like stop recording, watch it, and then give like a brief description or like watch it be like a freaking uh oh, what the heck are they called? Documentary. Watch it be a documentary. We'll click on it and be like, oh, an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
No, but Sam, you want to tell everybody where they can find you?
So you can catch me on Instagram at Web of Mysteries. Catch me on Twitter or X or whatever have you at Web of Mysteries. But I'm mostly on Spotify right now. I am trying to get a YouTube channel up and running, so that's a lot harder said than done. But you can also catch me every Tuesday night on the Code of Conspiracy live every Tuesday.
Nice. Now, do you go on there more or less like as like a live audience member, or are you on there like they're calling you out and you're coming in and you're calling in and you guys are all
So
discussing?
it's pretty much think of so it's everybody who has that third tier membership. They get to go into like it's a Zoom call.
Oh,
Everybody,
nice.
yeah. So everyone that's in it, they raise their hand if they have something to say. They get called on. A lot of times, more times than not, I do a lot of jokes. I send a lot of memes. I make a lot of jokes. Some are
Nice.
edgy, some are kind of funny, and
Yeah.
I give my honest like, "Oh, hey, why does that look like that?" And a lot of people seem to find it funny. So
No,
I
that's cool,
I
man.
enjoy making people laugh and happy. So
Nice. I think I'm gonna switch over to my headphones. These speakers are a little. I keep getting back. Give me one. Give me
feedback.
1 second. I think I gotta go to this audio. Headphones out. Okay. Can you talk?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can hear me still.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Um. Oh, you know what? Might have to have that audio on for it to hear. Okay, so we will go with the spinning wheel. Um, I feel like you guys don't know who Sam is. Get to know him. He's probably one of the best guests out there in the conspiracy realm. Uh, he will drop all of the knowledge, not just a little bit of knowledge. He's dropping all of the knowledge. If you are like, man, I know a little bit about this topic, this fool will come in with all of the knowledge and wake you up.
Thank
So,
you.
no problem. We will get to spinning on the wheel of doom, on the wheel of poo, on the trauma dumping wheel. So, just to give you a heads up, these are all the topics here to the right, scrolling all the way down. We got everything from 369 to 0911
What
2001, which
you say?
9/11,
369, like the Goose Drain Clan,
yeah,
or
or like Yin Yang Twin.
no idea. But I know a lot of the old folksy songs.
Yes. But we got everything. We got Antarctica. So if you got a crazy auntie, she might be from there. We got ancient angels. We have aliens. We got birds aren't real, cartoon symbolism. We got harp. We have numerology. We have the occult. We have trivia and WWE. So,
I'll take WWE for 500 there, Code.
hey, this ain't Jeopardy. All right, but we'll spin it. We'll see. Can you hear it okay?
Yes, sir. By the
All
way,
right.
I love Jeopardy. It's one of the things I watch every day.
I always forget to read. I always forget to ask the questions. All right, so we got religious. You cool with religion?
I'm always cool with religion. I love
All right,
talking about it. Philosophy is one of my favorite subjects.
nice. All right, so I'm gonna scroll all the way down. This is like probably one of my biggest, um, probably my biggest folder on videos I've ever saved and created. There's
Like,
probably
why you find that? I actually got a question for you.
yes,
Do you like mythology? Like, what got you into it, if you are into it, or what have you?
into mythology.
Yeah, so like just studying everyone different, like their different takes on religion and all. Because personally, like I fell in love with Greek mythology around 10, 11, and
Okay.
yeah, so I have and my one of my favorite book series is Percy Jackson. I actually have the House of
Wow.
Neptune, the trident and everything tattooed on my arm. Got that as my first tattoo, right out of right off of Paris Island.
Okay, nice. No, so I actually started watching Percy Jackson on Disney or Hulu. I started watching on Hulu because I don't have Disney or anything, but I was watching it with my sister. Teddy Dynamite on the show. He loves,
Movies?
huh?
You talking about the movies? Because I've
Oh
watched
no, the
the
TV show.
there's a TV show now?
Yep, it's pretty
Cool,
good.
I'll try to watch it. I've read I've read every book. I've read the all of the, Percy Jackson and the Olympians and the Heroes of Olympus. I'm about to try to get the, 3rd installment, the Trials of Apollo series.
Okay,
I'm looking forward to that.
nice. Yeah, one of the things that happened to me was probably in 2022. I felt like I was coming across like random pastors. It might have even been before that. It might have been like 2020 or 2021, something like that. But I was coming across these different pastors that were kind of breaking things down, and they weren't like normal pastors. They were like apologetics or like people that would debate other people, and they were debating like atheists, and these atheists were coming out with these really really good questions, and I'm thinking like, wow, how are they going to answer this? And they answered it so eloquently. Like they made it so like the common man who doesn't know religion couldn't look it up himself and figure it out himself, you know. So I really like that. I really like that idea of it and stuff, and being able to listen to some of these guys share their knowledge without belittling the person. Now, sometimes the atheists would come at them with like pretty like ill intent in a way, and it would almost seem like more disrespectful than anything. But these guys would come with they would still come with passion and like, hey man, I'm not like giving up on this. I'm not saying like, oh well, you can come up with your own idea if you want. Like they were coming with like pretty hard facts with some of the stuff. And there was like and then what's crazy is Doc Brown actually had one of them on
Shout
his
out.
podcast. It's Dr. Kent Hovind. He was one of them. There was Stu and Stuart and Cliff Connectley. They would go to different campuses and like discuss religion with people that were like wanting to have like some sort of dialogue, and they would do it in these huge group settings. There was Dr. Frank Turek. He would go to these colleges and like have these debates with people, like have these debates with these like intellectuals and like these teachers or these professors. But then he would also have Q&As with some of the students. And actually, he was one of the guys that was behind Charlie Kirk when Charlie Kirk got killed. So it was like I had no idea that there was any sort of like friendship. I didn't know they knew each other until that day. But I used to watch Frank Turek all the time, and then Dr. Vodi Balcom. Vodi Balcom just passed away like maybe 2 days after Charlie Kirk out of
Rest in
like a
peace.
yeah, from a heart attack. So that one hit, man, because I was like learning my faith and like understanding my beliefs.
Sorry.
I was like, no, no, you're fine. I was understanding my beliefs and stuff and understanding my faith, and that guy passed away, and I just was like, what the heck? And then I feel like there was one other one, George Janko, this kid right here. He has his own podcast. He used to be on with Logan Paul, and he
That's
started. What's that?
that's one that he and Logan got into an argument over his religion, right?
Yeah, but there were some other things that happened. Bobby Lee, he's a stand-up comedian. He was on with Logan Paul and stuff too, and I think he like flashed his junk to him and like was kind of like trying to put it on him, but that wasn't on camera. Like they edited it out, so it just made
Weird.
like it made George look like he overreacted, and him and Bobby Lee haven't they never talked again since then. And then George actually had Bobby Lee on his podcast and like kind of talked about it and stuff, and like Bobby was like, "Hey man, I'm very sorry that that happened and stuff." And George was like, "Dude, honestly," he's like, "For one, I forgive you. No issues at all." He's like, "I totally it's okay." He goes, "But one of the things too, it's like Bobby got pushed out of his comfort zone, or George got pushed out of his comfort zone, and it pretty much forced him to leave Logan Paul's podcast and start his own thing." And I feel like he's reaching people and touching a lot of people in a good way, you know, like sharing his beliefs and sharing his faith in Jesus and stuff. And um, I think that's like pretty admirable and stuff too. But um, I'll go ahead and do you want to listen to the George Janko video?
I'm down to listen to whatever you want to bring, bub.
All right, cool. All right.
That I found.
Okay, so it's gonna be on my speaker, but so it might I could cut it out, but
I could
so let me
kind of
see.
hear it.
Yeah. All right, let me double check. You can hear it?
Pretty exciting. They said the part of your brain that
Okay. So this is a big thing that I live by, man. Being grateful and thankful. So he's gonna explain the science backed. He's gonna explain it backed by science, but it's also even in the Bible as well.
Yeah. Just a quick note on that. Your brain actually forms negative neuron pathways faster than it does positive. Meaning, when you talk bad about yourself, it actually fundamentally changes the neuron
The way
network
you
in your
feel.
brain and the chemical makeup of your brain. So
Jeez.
your words actually have power and actual meaning to you.
No, definitely. So I'll play this video and then we could talk about this if that's cool with you.
Yes, sir.
Did Hollywood?
there was a study that I found pretty exciting. They said the part of your brain that you get anxiety from is the same part of your brain that has gratitude. You can't be grateful and anxious at the same time. So then in the Bible where it goes, instead of being anxious, be grateful.
It's so,
It's
when
just
you
so
told me that,
crazy to think that they were calling out legitimate things that scientists have found out about.
But that's all it is. He's pretty much just saying like there's a study that you can't be mad, sad, anxious, and grateful at the exact same time. So what will happen is if you start to be mad at somebody, like say you get pissed at me, it's like what you need to do is just think of three things that you're thankful for, grateful for about the person you're mad at, and those negative thoughts or anxiety or anything like that will start to go away and melt away. And it's like the one thing is, whether you're religious or not, if you aren't religious and you start to try to be grateful or thankful about a person, if you're mad about them or a situation, like if you're pissed about, like, man, I got yelled at by my manager at work. It's like, okay, well, you could start thinking of positive things. Like, look, maybe he had a bad day. Not saying that that's a positive thought, but maybe be more grateful that you have the job. Maybe be more practical and understanding that, like, hey, like I woke up another day. It's like I got to work safely. I have a job. This is something. I mean, if you don't like your situation, maybe try to get out of your situation too. It's not like crap. But anyway, long story short, I was just gonna say, like, if you're mad or anxious about a situation, or you're sad, it's like if you think of three things that you're grateful for, that will help change the chemistry in your brain makeup, and you will start to feel more positive towards that person, towards that situation or scenario, and that anxiety will start to release from your body, or that anger will start to release, or being sad will start to release. And it's um like it's hard when someone passes away and you're sad and you're trying to think of all the good things. And some people will say, well, anytime I think of the good things, I get sad because I know that they're no longer here. Well, it's like that's when you need to almost reconstruct the way that you think and interpret the happiness. It's like try to think of the happiness without turning it into they're no longer here with me. Think of, hey, at least I had those things with them at that time. That was when I was at my happiest. Being able to think of those happy thoughts with those people that are no longer in my life now will help to slowly, hopefully, mold the way that you feel in that situation as well.
Yeah. I actually had to learn how to do that when my papa died and everything because not to get too personal or whatever, but
No,
like
you're good, man.
besides I besides when I was with my mother and my dad and everything, the I was with my papa. The very first place I went besides coming home from the hospital after I was born, because my mom and my dad went to work there shortly thereafter or whatever. My papa took me to old Hubbard's junkyard and sat me in a 1953 Bel Air while he was doing paperwork and trying to buy one of the vehicles from there. My papa was
Wow.
a mechanic and everything, and I've always wanted a '53 Bel Air, and I believe that what I to my I believe at that point I think there was some fuckery afoot or whatever because I think that imprinted on me.
Mm,
But I still I can still, like, sense my pop-up, like, whenever I use, like, whenever I walk into the beauty shop and everything, get the smell of, like, the pub mint and everything. It's,
mm.
like, those memories trigger in my mind and everything, and I would get sad and everything, but I also I get happy because hey, at least I got that, and I know he's still with me because
Yeah.
obviously, I can still feel him. So you with the sadness come you also yes, you will be sad, but you also have to realize that they want you to be happy and want you to live your life, and what's gonna make them happy? You sitting around dwelling about it, or
Yeah.
you picking yourself up and you got 2 good legs, move forward, put one in front of the other, and that's something I learned when I was really young, so
No, that's super sick, man. I mean, and it's weird because you want to think of your grandpa and stuff as like being able to be there with you at that moment, like currently right now. And
yeah.
if you start thinking like, well, he's not here with me now, it's like, yeah, but you wouldn't be the man that you are today without him. And at least you were able to grow up with him, and have him a part of your life. Like there's people
There's
that
not a lot
don't
of people
know.
that yeah, I was gonna say there's not a lot of people that actually get to know their grandparents, and I was lucky. Like,
Yeah.
I got to meet my grandfather and spend time with him when he my papa used to be a wide the hell open, and my papa grew up in his later years, and actually my papa's always been a good person, but he hasn't always been a good person, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But I he imparted wisdom on me that I am very thankful for, and he motivates me every day. He makes
that's
me want to
awesome.
be a better person and everything. So yeah, I think people do need a very good role model.
No, for sure. And in a way, like if you think about it, when they talk about putting somebody in their will,
Yeah.
like after they pass away, it's like they get something from them. It's like think about like you having those memories of those good memories in those times that you had with your grandfather. It's like that's almost a way that he was able to put that in his will for you to carry on after he was no longer here, you know?
Yes, sir.
If if you look at it that way, I don't know.
Oh,
But
by the way, I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but I do really dig your shirt. So
oh, no worries. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll try to get some made like this. Like I said, I always try to pick up I always try to wear like a random conspiracy shirt every episode. And I'll try to wear a different one. Sometimes I don't do the laundry right away, so or they're too wrinkled. But um, I got them all in the closet now. So it's like anytime if I might be starting an episode in just a plain shirt and be like, realize it and be like, oh crap, I'll be right back. And then now they're within reach. So
it
at
be
least
like
I can
that.
put one on and represent it. So, and then if you got any merch, dude, or if you want any merch, let me know, man. I got connections. We could get you going if people want to start buying your merch.
That's cool. I'm thinking about getting I want to get like a hat or something, but with it, it's like a platypus because I'm the spirit animal and I love
Oh,
platypuses.
I saw you riding one like a freaking Bronco.
Yeah, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to all Visions Inc. Check out that Instagram, dude's fantastic. Um,
nice.
yeah, like I got dubbed the platypus by the conspiracy platypus spirit animal by the Cult of Conspiracy collective and everything. And
Nice.
funny enough, I told my grandma about it the other day when we were eating. She said, "Wait, they're calling you a platypus?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "That's funny because your papa used to call me a platypus to piss me off." I'm like, "Well then."
Yeah. You turned a positive or a negative into a positive. So,
I mean, life has funny interested interplays like that, the intricacies of life.
yeah. No,
We're
definitely.
all life is a mystery and everything is branched out like a spider web.
Yes. Dude, and that would be so sick if they could make you into like a freaking platypus spider and you're just sitting on a web and you're collecting all these random conspiracies and myths that are stuck to the
Well,
web like a fly.
so, I actually have a thing that I actually wanna try to put on, where I can do a green screen background thing, where
Yeah.
it's, like a old 1940s detective, room, like, where there's,
Like a
the
conspiracy board.
like, a court board where there's conspiracies, but my
Yes.
cousin, like, my co-host, Cal, he's not here with us today, but,
Okay.
um
Right.
yeah, I call it he's a leprechaun, so there's a leprechaun sitting next to him rolling a blunt while, me, the conspiracy platypus, I'm in full detective mode, I got a fedora on, and
Mm.
it's the platypus, he's hitting a bong while he's throwing darts at the board, like, so it's
Isn't isn't there like a cartoon? We were talking about cartoons and stuff last night.
yes, sir.
Um, but you were talking about one cartoon. There was 2 different ones, I think. There was like Billy and
Camp
Mandy
Lazlo and, Grim
Glasgow.
Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
But isn't there another one where there is a platypus
Yeah,
and he
that's,
wears like a
Perry the
detective hat?
Platypus, he's Agent P from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, okay, like, would you look like him?
I mean, he's teal and orange, but I get down with a fedora, it fits the 1940s aesthetic I
Yeah.
like, so
It looked like, what's that detective game? It was, like, kinda like Grand Theft Auto. It was
LA
done by
Noire,
Rockstar. Yes, yeah. You dress up
I,
like
uh
those guys.
I tried playing it, uh, 'cause the day I got, I was trying to play it, it was on the PlayStation Premium thing. My
Okay.
PlayStation 5, the HDMI broke out of it, and
Oh,
it's been a month without my PlayStation, and it kinda sucks.
Dang. Sorry, dude.
Like I said, 2,400 hours on Red Dead, and not that's
That's
not just
insane.
that's not even online. That's just mostly purely in the story.
I tried to get 100% in that game, and I was like, there
It's
was
fucking hard,
yes, there's a part where you had to go get all of the different flowers and birds and like for
dude.
this one guy,
Yeah, the
and I
hardest
was like,
part
"No, I'm good."
is to get every animal and
Yes,
document it and everything on Gurama. Because once you go past Gurama, you're screwed. You
yes,
have to restart the entire game, and that's what I did
which
by mistake.
you can't really leave.
No, you can't get back to Guam once you leave because that's a time. It's a certain amount of missions on it because you get
Yeah.
washed up in the Caribbean.
No, but I'm talking about, like, once you leave your camp there, I feel like everywhere's just red. They just try to take you out right away.
Well, yeah, because so in that you're on a sugar plantation, like full on
Mm,
slavery sugar plantation. Which, funny enough, there's actually more. Not funny. I don't mean haha funny. I mean like fucked up type funny.
or interesting,
Um,
funny.
Yeah. Um, did you know that there's more slaves today than there are at the height of the Roman Empire?
Yeah, with,
And
like, human
over
trafficking and stuff.
yeah, but over half and just a lot of it's over in the Middle East still today
Mhm.
and in Africa, but over half of it, around about 60% is sex slavery. And that
Yeah.
is sad and it's fucked up.
No, definitely, man. Well, on a nicer note, do you wanna spin the wheel of destiny again? Alright,
I
let me,
spent it. I went,
cool. You could hear the spin, and you
yes,
could
sir.
hear the video okay pretty good?
It came in kind of glitchy, but I understood it. I was reading the subtitles.
Okay.
Tartaria,
Yeah, so we got
the
Tartaria.
country of Tartus.
Tartus? Yeah, where they make all the tartar sauce.
Mm.
Sorry.
Well, don't they? Isn't this a theory that like the mud flood and everything, and like an advanced civilization?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I hear a little bit of both. Like I hear like the advanced civilization stuff, but then I also see like um I'll also see like the mud flood, but then like I also have stuff where like remember we were talking about this with Catalyst Jones from the White Rabbit podcast?
Oh
It was
yeah,
it was the trees or like the mountains and plateaus, they look like they could have been like trees that got cut off.
yeah. But that's taken to like, back to the Book of Enoch when God sent 200 angels down to cut off the tops of the trees so that the Nephilim could not climb up the
Mm,
trees and the mountains to survive the flood waters.
okay. Now I did do an entire long, oh man, I think it was almost like 4 hours long
Hey,
episode
can
on
you go back down real
Tartaria.
quick? Back to
Yeah.
the rock that look the sediment rock where it looks like it's slitted. I don't that one.
S-
The
This
the
one?
middle picture, the one in the
Yep.
picture, the middle.
Yes. This one?
Yeah. Tell me that doesn't look like a tree, like you fell a tree, but you hit it a lot of times with an axe.
Yeah. Or a Kit Kat on the inside of a Kit Kat bar. No. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like the whole
Snap
there's a
into
lot
a kick
there.
or
Like look at this thing. I can't play the music on this one. But
yeah.
look at
Um,
this. It's like a freaking doorway entrance through the inside of
Story of
like
the
a
Giants.
mountain. Yeah, it's like, what in the world is this? And it looks like it had a top. You know where else? Have you ever seen the show? Oh, it's on Netflix with Graham Hancock was the one that direct or like created it. Um, ain't it's not Ancient Aliens. Ancient,
Ancient Mysteries or
no,
like
it's
Ancient
that.
Marvels.
Something like that, but it's on Netflix, and they did 2 seasons of it. Well, look at the top of this bill or this top of this mountain as it goes backwards. Like, it looks flat. So I'll show you. As soon as he zooms out, see how it's all flat up here?
Yeah.
Like, that it almost looks like it was a structure at one point, but then it got covered over. And it's like, who knows? Like, maybe some of these structures were things like this, but then the flood actually happened. Like, the flood.
Well, I mean, the Sphinx is well older than the pyramids of Egypt is. Which, funny enough,
Yeah,
the Sphinx is one of those things that cross cultural lines because the Sphinx is also in Egypt, but it's also in Greek mythology. During it asks the little. I have four legs in the morning. By midday, I have two legs, and at the end of the day, I have three legs. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the
yeah.
gist of it. What
It's
am
like a
I?
glass of wine.
What? No,
No, I'm just
the
joking.
the answer to the riddle is man because in the beginning, it's representative of a man's life.
Mm,
In the beginning of his life, in the beginning of the day of his life, he's crawling. By the midday of his life, the middle, he is walking upright with two legs, and towards the end of his days, he's close to death. He's walking with a cane. He's walking with three
mm,
legs. So I've always, and that was the Sphinx's riddle, and it's also the Sphinx is also in Egypt, but they say that that his nose was knocked off by a cannonball from Napoleon.
wow. And then last night too, we were talking about all the different types of art, like Renaissance art.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
look at this on the left. This is called pre-reset. And look at this pillar, like how tall this pillar is right here. But look
Yes,
how
sir.
tall this person is to the pillar.
Hmm.
Where after the reset, these are the artwork done with the pillars. Like the people were smaller, like a lot smaller.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then here's some more. Like this is the same, maybe not the same artwork, but like
I don't know.
this was
That
the
looks
actual
mighty
statue.
fucking close.
Like this was the actual statue, and this is like a real picture. But like, look how tall this, like short this guy is to this compared to like the people that were standing next to it. And this is pre-reset, after reset. So it just depends. It depends on who you're talking to too about the Tartaria. It's like, is it false history? Is it hidden history? Is it a country that was like predated? Where I mean, it was on a map. Like I think prior to like 1950s, if you find any map, the Tartaria is up there between like I think Russia and China
Yeah, I
and
think the Tartars that they talk about is I just pulled it up. Um it hold on.
no, you're good. And then I'll get
Yeah,
another.
so Tartaria Tartary. So it's Tartary, and all I typed in was Tartaria. It was a historical blanketed geographic term used by Europeans for the vast unknown region of North/Central Asia, Siberia, and Mongolia. It is not a lost. They say it's not a lost civilization, though it's misrepresented by psycho pseudo scientific conspiracy claiming that lost Tartarian Empire. Tartarian also refers to a Neolithic Roman site which debated ancient clay tablets.
Hmm,
Which I'm not saying it doesn't. I just find it kind of cool that it's in the Orient, Siberia, and Mongolia. I think it's
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah. Because I
no,
thought it
for
was
sure.
like, isn't it the other name for like the Russians and the Huns?
Yes, no, I know what you mean. Or like the Mongols and stuff.
Yeah. Because they were also called by the Great Horde too. So and then the I also want to say it was also called like the Golden Army at one point.
Okay.
Or I could be getting that mixed up with the Summers Army, which was the Northmen over in England.
Oh, that's super sick. All right. Well, you ready for the next topic?
Yes, sir. I'm having a blast. I hope you
Uh
are.
yeah, man, for sure. And sorry if I'm moving you along. I'm just like
Oh,
some of these
you're good, dog.
episodes I'll try to just do them within like 30 to 40 minutes or 30 45 minutes. If we go to an hour, that's fine too. I just didn't want you to feel like you were obligated or like
Oh
stuck.
no, dude, I'm having fun.
Dude, and I could have you on with these anytime. Like this is the show that I do by myself. Where if we
Uh,
do like the Speak and Code podcast, it's usually me, Teddy Dynamite, Chente, or Swank, or a combination of all of us. Like it's rarely all four of us, but when we do get like the guest of our dreams. No, and whenever we can get our schedules lined up, that's the biggest part.
Yeah, I
Um,
understand that. Oh, that's
yeah,
part of the reason me and my cousin take so long and everything.
yeah. And sorry to throw out a shameless plug, but Flavors of the Forest, Bigfoot Breath. Have you had them yet?
I have not. So I've only heard of Flavors of the Forest one other time, and only thing I know is they have like the Holy Trinity. So,
Hmm, I
which
didn't know
is
that.
the garlic, onion, and celery. That they had something like that.
Oh, no, no, no. So this one is garlic, salt, and pepper.
Ah,
And then he has other ones that have like ginger, horseradish, and then he has a spicy one. Dude, I put that on some popcorn, bro. I was like eating the popcorn. I was just like, like it was like I was getting pepper sprayed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like so hot. But it goes away. But you're like, man, if you like a good kick, you would be surprised how much of a kick garlic has of all things. Like I'm not
oh yeah,
too keen on like spicy stuff, but also if you want some really good hot sauces, hit up Kevin from Where the Weird Ones Are. Bro, he's got 3 hot sauces, or I'm sorry, 4 right now. He's got a rabbit one with carrot and habanero, which is amazing. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Then he's got
I,
a dog
you
man
said
one.
carrot and habanero.
Yeah, he has other I don't know all of the ingredients like off the top of my head. I just know that that's the one that makes up the rabbit one is the carrot has it in or it has carrot in it. Um,
That's not the weirdest combination I've heard.
no.
A buddy of mine took peaches and habaneros and made moonshine with it, and
Oh,
I'm like,
wow. That's too
shouldn't have
spicy of
done.
a drink. I couldn't do that.
I was like, you wasted a perfectly good peach for that nasty. Should
Yeah,
have just
really.
saved it yourself.
And then he's got a dog man one with blueberries, and I mix those. I do a little bit of the rabbit one, and I do a little bit of the blueberry one. And man, on a breakfast sandwich, bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel with some of those sauces, bro, it's like the best. And then he has an apple one, a spicy apple sauce, and then he has a Bigfoot lemon one. And then also, if you guys are looking for a good read, Bennett Tanton from the Broadcasting Seeds podcast just came out with a new book. It is called The War You Didn't Know You Were In, Understanding and Winning the Spiritual Battle. Bro, I read like, I'm not even a good reader. So it's like, to get me to read something, I have to be like, all right, I'm sitting down, I'm reading this. I read the first almost 2 chapters the first day, and then I took a break because I had to do a bunch of chores around my house and stuff. But like, I picked it up again and read the second chapter again, read it all the way to the sixth. And there's only 10 chapters, so I didn't want to finish the book in a day. I could have easily finished it in a day just because of how good it was, man. So if you're ever spirituality or spiritual battles, you feel like it's just you versus you, like man, you can get some help when you have a book like this. I think of it as like the Bible is your everyday book that you need for battle or your spiritual battle. If you're in a war zone, this would be the equivalent of your individual first aid kit, aka your IFAC. It's like I wouldn't want to be in a battle without it. So you don't need it all the time, but I would rather have it with me to be able to understand the Bible and understand what's going on than be alone and not have it, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
yes, sir. You know what Bible stands for, right?
Uh is it
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that analogy, and I love that acronym. It's awesome.
Yeah, I just heard that one last night, so I thought that was pretty neat.
Really? Not with
Yes,
us.
sir. Um, you know those signs that that they have out in front of the churches and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I actually have a really funny story about that, and I think it's one of my favorite stories and everything because it, because of how it all does up. So my stepdad and everything, amazing man. He and my mom they don't really go to church all that often, but for whatever reason they went to church this one Sunday and everything.
Okay.
And this is shortly after I get baptized and everything. And
Nice.
my stepdad he just got a thing up, and it was the first time and only time the the pastor man said, "Hey, what do y'all think about doing a sign out there?" And Swint stood up and said, "Well, how about you become an organ donor, give your heart to God today?" And that,
Dang,
that just that's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite memories too. So
that's awesome. Oh no, where'd you go? Okay, there we go. I was like,
what
what the heck
happened?
happened? You disappeared for a second, but I think it was my computer. It
Oh
keeps.
no!
All right, here we go. Let me see. Sorry, I was trying to pull some stuff up real quick. All right, you ready for the next wheel?
Yes,
For
sir.
the next spin? All right, give it a
You ready
spin.
for the popsicles? Talk about trauma.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow, shape swifty. All
Is
right,
Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty up in here? He likes to get swifty.
yeah, that's why I named it that. Where did I go? Here we go.
To get
Let me
swifty.
see if I don't think I have too many shape shifting ones. Oh, here we go. Dude, I remember watching one. Oh, maybe I do have quite a bit. I remember watching one specifically on it was from a TikTok video that they posted to Instagram. And you see this guy sitting there, and all of a sudden he like gets up, and like as he's getting up, the camera's showing him walking away, and he slowly transforms into a girl. And you're like, what the heck was that? And then here's this one.
I believe that's called
I don't know, maybe. But this is a shapeshifter woman caught on elevator CCTV.
Chinese Communism TV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is that becoming a? Oh no! Hey,
Yeah, you see how she was like a female, and then she slowly changed, like, she started getting, like, hair patterns and stuff. And I
that's
don't know if
called
this is
bell
from
pattern baldness right there, Bubble.
I feel like she had, like, the reverse widow's peak at first, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
the widow's peak filled in, and then got, like, a different type of receding hairline. Like, the recede just went, like, a W to a
I
M.
saw that. Jesus, like,
Yeah. You wanna
baby
watch
girl,
another
I
one?
think you might need some. You might eat. You need Jesus on that one.
Yeah. And some of them, honestly, like, I don't know if you see any of these. But there's things that people can do to contort their face. Whenever somebody gets into character to do like an imitation, like
Oh
you
yeah,
could do a good imitation on Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy and some other
yeah.
characters, but your face doesn't change. Your face doesn't contort to it. Where some of these people, like, look at this girl here. She like does something with her face.
I believe she unhinged her jaw.
Well, I don't even think she did that. She just stuck her lip out and put her other lip. I don't think she unhinged it, but it does look very, very weird to me.
Peculiar.
Yeah. And then this one here, it's like these women, they changed their face. Dude, I'll have to play it for
Hey,
you.
all I'm gonna say is if steroids is cheating in a bodybuilding competition, makeup should be cheating in beauty competitions. 'Cause I've
Boom.
yeah, I saw a TikTok thing the other day, and I don't even get on TikTok all that often.
Yeah.
But this chick, no offense, but she looked like a bag of bones. She put on so much makeup and everything. She looked like she was a 20-year-old, and this is a 90-year-old woman. Like
Jeez.
makeup should be illegal, dog.
Yeah. Especially if you're trying to get that one. No.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
she could be 90 years old if she got 80 acres and a boat.
Yeah.
Knock
Do you
that
want me to play
cobwebs off that thing.
do you want me to play another shape shifting one, or do you want me to spin the wheel and get us another option?
Actually, I'd like to see that one.
This one?
That.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this one's Billy Corgan, and he goes, I met a shapeshifter. So this is what he's about to talk about.
By the way, my friend, you made.
Is it his ex-wife?
By the way, my friend, you made major news the last
I
time
don't know.
you were here.
Can you hear it
What
okay?
was that?
About the
Yes, sir.
alien, the shapeshifter.
Dude, you dropped a bombshell. Every paper picked it up.
Let's just say I was with somebody once and I saw a transformation that I can't explain.
The person transformed into something other than human.
Yes.
Hillary
I saw
Clinton?
it.
You were talking to someone. They said to you,
Hillary.
look, something's going to happen here.
Mhm.
Hillary.
I'm going to morph into
Yeah.
something else.
Imagine you're doing something and suddenly you turn around and there's somebody else standing there.
You still standing by it?
Absolutely. I know it happened. In fact, it happened twice. And on top of that, what's amazing is we live in a world where, I mean, look, I've been in public life on some level for 30 years.
Yep.
People treat it as if I'm
Crazy. Yeah.
And it's like, I'm here to say, like, now maybe I had a hallucination, but I saw what I saw.
Right. You saw it. It's your reality.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to question somebody's reality is a strange thing.
The second time you saw a shapeshifter, where were you? Probably at Darcy's house.
It was the same. It was the same person.
Oh, it was.
This happened with the same person twice.
By the way, my friend, you make
Dang, that's crazy.
Like,
I like
no
I like
offense,
Tim.
y'all, but if I see somebody shape shifting into like a reptile from Mortal Kombat or anything like that,
Yeah.
all I got 12 gauge and I got a lot of bullets. So
Well, you got it on you right now.
no,
You gotta have it on
yeah,
you at all
well,
times.
actually,
You gotta be
no,
strapped.
it's inside, but I got the katana right next to me. So fuck it.
Mm.
They better find the way of the Bushido.
There you go. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
And this might be the last one, if that's cool with you.
Oh, that's cool. I'm having a
Or we're gonna do a
blast.
bonus one. Ooh. All right, this one's one of my favorite ones. So projects and operations.
Operation Northwoods.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's got a little bit of everything. Just gotta find her. Here we go. Some of these have already played on my show, so I'll try to play one that I haven't played yet.
Yes, sir. Oh, and I had fun last night.
Yeah, dude, it was always fun, man, having you. It was a blast.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh wait,
let's-
hey, I see number 3. Praise hell, praise Dale.
right here.
Yes, sir. All I saw was number 3, and the only thing popped in my head was praise hell, praise Dale.
You want me to play this one then?
Sure.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. So this is by Jahal Capital, Jahal_Capital.
Mhm.
Usually I try to remember and I'll give people props whoever posted it, but
Operation Mockingbird.
yeah. So
If you look at the last sentence, unfortunately, some members of the media
some members of the media
use their platforms to push their own personal bias, and agenda to control exactly what people
Oh, I've seen this video.
yeah.
unfortunately,
I
some
showed this
members
to
of
my
the
mother,
media
and my mom said, "Dude, that'd be mine." So I'm like, "Oh, well, you'll just never be able to be woken up."
You want to watch a different one?
What was the one right next to it with Mr. Joe Rogan, the man's Oklahoma?
Yeah, the music, but it's all right. I'll exit out of that. I'll play it through. So like if people are watching this, they'll
This
be
one-
able to read. They'll be able to read what he's saying.
Yeah, the Operation Northwoods is like that is an entirely fucked up situation. And you know
Mhm.
the only person that said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that." It was not the generals, it was not the top advisors, it was one man, and he said, "Fuck that." That was JFK.
Yeah.
And
It says
at that point when that happened, that's when he said he wanted to scatter he wanted to dismantle and scatter the ashes of the CIA into the wind.
Mm.
And there shortly after he gets popped.
See, I was thinking Operation Northwoods was the one where they end up going in to that guy's property and killed like his son, and I think his wife and his
That was Ruby
brother-in-law.
Ridge.
Ruby Ridge. Okay, that wasn't a project or an operation though, was it?
No, that was just that was the
It was
ATF
just like
getting
weird.
butthurt over a shotgun.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, kids, the ATF stands actually it's the ATFE. It's the Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, Explosives. That should not be a government agency. That should be a convenience store because we have the Second Amendment,
Yeah.
the constitutional, God-given rights keep and to keep and bear arms, and even written by Jackson. I want to say it was Andrew Jackson
Yeah.
that you're even in, you're even entitled to having artillery. So yes, I would love to have a flak 88 and a howitzer in my backyard.
Yeah, it would be nice. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need all that stuff, but um, man, so
It's not about
I thought it
the
was gonna
new.
land on WWE, and then I thought I was gonna land on 369, and then it landed on 9/11. Like, oh, what the heck? I'll do a WWE one for you if that's okay.
I
So
love
we were talking about that
WWE.
early. Dude, I want to get into. I want to do a long forum episode breaking down a bunch of different conspiracies on that pro wrestling.
Yeah, dude, Shinsuke, not Shinsuke Nakamura, Jesus Christ. Um, sorry, Shinsuke. But no, Jimmy the Superfly Snooker.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
he allegedly, I personally believe he actually did toss his ex girlfriend off the balcony and everything. I believe Vince McMahon covered that up. Um,
yeah.
I also believe that it was Kevin Sullivan that killed Chris Benoit and everybody, which that happened on my birthday that year. So
Jeez, this one.
yeah,
I feel like he had a. That was probably a long time ago. Oh, he only has 97 posts. I'm trying to see if he has like the part one, because he had part two and three, or I have part two and three saved, but I don't have part one. That don't make sense. Why would I have one? Why do I have two and three? Oh, here it is. Here's this is part one.
Part 2 of WWE Conspiracy Theories Part 1. These are not my personal theories, these are theories I found online, so please do not be mad at me in the comments. Eddie Guerrero is still alive. His whole thing of being I lie, I cheat, I steal was believed to be a ruse of I lied about dying, I cheated death, and I stole your emotion. Eddie had a book and DVD that came out just before he died titled Cheating Death, Stealing Life. Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon were in a gay relationship. Many speculated the supposed relationship because Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon were so close, and with reports of Shawn Michaels being in Vince's office way longer than any other wrestler. People also assumed Shawn Michaels was gay because of his flamboyancy, and that he modeled for Playgirl, which is targeted for women and gay men. The Clique is Illuminati. People believe they would do anything to be at the top of the wrestling world, even if that included selling their soul to gain success, which people believe they did due to Scott Hall and Kevin Nash's success in the WCW, and Shawn Michaels and Triple H's success in the WWE. WWE conspiracy.
The Shawn Michaels, like people seem to forget his entire gimmick. Like at that point, was a male stripper, and he
Yeah.
at that dude was running so much coke and everything. I firmly believe the dude was just doing he did that because they were pushing the envelope. Him and Triple H were the bad boys and everything. And yes, Shawn Michaels, the Triple H, DX, and everything on my like tag team Mount Rushmore. But I just I can't see him in a gay relationship. That one's kind
Nah,
of pushing it. I do think him and Vince will probably wailing lines of cocaine and steroids. I could see that.
no, for sure. But Sam, dude,
Okay.
thank you so much for joining me with this awesome episode, man. I always have fun with you, man. You are always welcome. You could come on any show you want, man. Like you could come on this one, you can come on the other one. Just don't come on me. That's
Oh, you gotta
gross.
just shoot me. Oh
Sorry.
no, ew. Look, I was in the Marine Corps, not the Navy.
Yeah,
But yeah, dog. I'll all you gotta do is just send a link. I'll hop on.
for sure. I'm trying to pull this up. There we go. Okay. Guys, if you want to check out Sam from Web of Mysteries, go give him a follow, give him a shout out, give him a freaking 5-star review. He's got some dope episodes. Yeah, man. You got to start recording again. I mean, you got two this month, but
Yes, sir. I've
you
just
took a
been
break
really
for a little
busy
bit
with
though.
surgeries and all. I had a lot more episodes, but I tried to do the StreamYard thing, and I lost them all. So, oh,
Really?
thank you.
No problem. I already
But
had it on there. I promise. Look, I had
I
it.
saw
I couldn't submit it again, but I already gave you a 5-star review.
it's
And then
thank you, man.
also with go give him a follow on X. Tell him
See,
Code sent you.
yes, sir. Oh, if you go back, you could see the what's it? My backdrop.
Oh
You'll
yeah.
see what I was talking about.
Nice. That is that guy, right? Is that the same person or the same character?
No, this was done up by one of the cult members from Cult of Conspiracy. I cannot remember her name,
Okay.
and that's kind of bothering me because I typically able to remember everything. So,
No, that's awesome, dude. I
but
like this whole thing. How'd you come up with your logo?
so if you can zoom in a bit for me, I'll
Mhm.
explain it. So I
Zooming in.
like I like space. I like astrophysics and everything. So
Okay.
I incorporated space with the moons out in the background. I put corrupt politicians and conspiracy. So that's how I have like the guys in the background. And if you it didn't want to take the full thing, but then you even had at the very bottom of it, you had a an alien and everything. You see the that's supposed to be
Here.
the Big Bang and everything, and the thing that's below that gentleman right there would look like, to me, it looks like a, robot and everything. So, I'm really big into sci-fi and everything, and it was one of the first, things I ever did with AI.
Oh, that's super sick, man. Yeah, I mean,
But
we'll get something working. I might even try to see if we can do like a collab shirt. Maybe have some sort of web of mysteries, and maybe have conspiracy of a dead man or the Speaking Code podcast crew a part of it somehow.
hell yeah, also the guy in the background, he looks a lot like, Johnny Cash to me.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez.
Don't
This
he?
guy looks like
Kinda like Andrew Jackson somewhat, just with more of
this
a
one
bird
here.
beak. No,
Oh
the
yeah.
one with the top hat looks like Andrew to me, but the
I
one in
was
the
gonna say
background looks like, Johnny Cash.
there used to be an Alice in Wonderland or something Wonderland on Disney years ago. It was like a live action
Yeah, Johnny
TV
Depp
show.
played the Mad Hatter.
No, 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 no. I'll show you. I'll show you
Uh,
real fast. It was
wasn't one of the live actions said that, Alice was a sexual assault victim? Like, it was, like, heavily implied or it showed it. I can't quite remember.
man, maybe I'm not sure.
I do
So
know
like
that the original, book was kinda out there.
see, and it's weird because like you start to Google stuff and they start to get rid of things. Like there's a live action here that I've never heard of. I think
Which
it's
one
this
is
one.
that?
Like this one here. Do you remember this one?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Okay. This guy. He's the caterpillar. He looks
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
like
he's
him
smoking
to me.
on he's token. He's the token one. He's smoking.
Yeah. He looks like him to me. Or
Ah,
like, no, this is yeah, this guy. He looks like this guy here to me.
oh,
I feel like there was a different one though.
that's dope.
Yeah, these shows used to be so weird. Like the live
I
action
wonder
stuff
what type of
used to be so
drugs the dude
creepy.
was taking when he came up with the designs.
Yeah, for all of them. I mean, every single one of them have really weird designs. And I mean, like, if you look at something like this, well, if you look at something like this, like that's like supposed to be the square checkered pattern, but it looks like because it's spinning, it's moving, and it's not quite a checkered pattern. But
Well,
those are
it's
probably the diamonds too, because I think she was the
called the
queen of hearts.
diamonds because the Red Queen uses diamonds as her henchmen and everything. She's supposed to be the red suit of diamonds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Very, very interesting. But I don't know. It's interesting for sure, man.
Yes, sir.
But
And thank you for having me on.
yeah, anytime, Sam. If you need anything, dude, hit me up anytime. All right, bro.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you guys for
I just want to say you have a nice day and much love from the creek.
Yeah, sounds good, bro. And you guys just listened to Trauma Dumping with Sam from Web of Mysteries. So thank you, dude. Thank you for my therapy today. And
Yeah.
catch you on the next one.
Yes, sir.